Welcome to Grung TV, the entertainment hub for news, views, reviews, and gossip. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bell.
Welcome back to Grung TV. 3 policemen were injured when a car slammed into their service vehicle in Shedfield, Westmoreland last night. A woman who was walking with a child and a man who was a passenger in the car were also injured. Except for the male passenger, none of the injured people were considered serious. Head of the Westmoreland Division, Superintendent Robert Gordon, said about 7:30 p.m. the policemen were in the process of investigating a traffic accident when the mishap occurred. He told our news source that a motor car being driven by a member of the Jamaica Defense Force slammed into the police service vehicle, breaking one of the car seats. He said the injured people were taken to hospital. The male passenger was admitted. The driver of the motor car has been warned for prosecution, Gordon said. Almost a month ago, Constable Orlando Irons from the Montego Bay Fugitive Apprehension Team in St. James was killed in a motor vehicle accident that also claimed the life of cult pastor Kevin Smith. The accident occurred on the Bogwalk Gorge bypass in St. Catherine. 2 other policemen were injured in that incident. The motorist who was caught in the crossfire between the police and the suspect in the killing of a 16-year-old girl on Lincoln Road in St. Andrew on Saturday has said he will be seeking compensation from the government. Glenford Henry, 46, is being sought for the murder of his grandniece, Sarika Pickard, a student of Alpha Academy, as he engaged the police in a shootout while fleeing the scene. 2 cops and a woman traveling in a vehicle were shot. The motorist who was transporting the 26-year-old woman said she was shot twice. She is in stable condition in hospital. He was not injured. The man said they had been going about their business when he saw 3 motorcycles coming towards his vehicle and later realized they were police. And when them stop, them just come off of them bike and start shower shot in a car. Me and a female was inside the vehicle. She got shot, the car got shut up and all that, he recalled. The motorist said he transported the injured woman to hospital where his car was seized as part of the investigation. He was later told he would have to pay to move the car to a police station. That's unfair because I was going about my rightful business and that's what took place. I'm not a gunman. I'm not a wrongdoer. Some just need justice, he insisted. He said he wants compensation for the damage to his car, adding that the woman's medical bills should be the responsibility of the government. Delia Garrick, Deputy Superintendent attached to the Jamaica Constabulary Force Corporate Communications Unit, has said the police will be reaching out to the motorists. The Home Circuit Court this morning heard that at least 2 cops were involved in an illegal gun transaction with alleged members of the One Don gang. This was disclosed by prosecution's second witness during cross-examination at the KLANSMAN One Don gang trial today. The One Don gang is a breakaway fraction of the KLANSMAN gang. During cross-examination, the witness told the court that on the day in question, 2 policemen entered a yard in Jones Avenue, St. Catherine, where the gun was being handed over. One of the policemen was later identified by name, who the witness said he feared running into when he initially went to the police criminals investigation branch to give information about the gang. According to the witness, while the parties were engaged in the transaction, other members of the alleged gang were on lookout for the presence of the police in the area. The witness was testifying during cross-examination by attorney at law Kemar Robinson, who is representing defendant Dwayne Solomon, otherwise called Chemist. Robinson sought to discredit the witness, arguing that most of his verbal testimony was not in his statement. Part of the discussion surrounded the involvement of Solomon and the sale of weapons. The witness had said that he purchased guns from Solomon. The witness testified that the policeman was given an illegal firearm in a yard in Jones Avenue. However, the witness told the court that a sale did not go through because of insufficient funds. Them discussed the price and the money short, so him said him a go hold on to the gun until the man pay him, the witness said. The witness testified that Salman was heavily involved in the sale of illegal firearms. The court heard that the guns came from foreign and are often hidden in engines. In his written testimony showed in court, the prosecution witness said he had told the police that Salman sold one AK rifle round of ammunition for $1,000 because bullets were hard to get. The witness also said that he had 9mm and M16 rounds for sale. Defendants in the ongoing trial of accused members of the St. Catherine-based KLANSMAN gang arrested the Monday afternoon sitting of the Home Circuit Court to voice their displeasure over the meals being served to them. The accused, who are spread across 2 courtrooms, re-entered the docks after their lunch break, voicing their displeasure. Moments later, after trial judge Chief Justice Brian Sykes entered, the complainants stumbled forth. According to the accused, meals prepared courtesy of the state has not been palatable. They also complained loudly about the contents of the meals served, with one accused stating that neither dogs nor ants were interested in the meals, which they allege have been served cold. The accused with one voice also charged that officers assigned to the court has not been allowing them to receive meals from their relatives who are more than willing to supply same. They further charged that some of them are vegetarian, among them alleged gang leader Andre Blackman Bryan, while others have special dietary requirements because of medication. One accused said he had to seek medical attention more than once after eating the state-provided meals. The accused also suggests that the police have treated them badly because of the stigma associated with the case, and that other accused are being treated better. Following the intervention of the Chief Justice, who quipped that the situation seemed to be enforced fasting, an officer assigned to the court said as of Tuesday, the accused will be able to receive meals from their relatives, but said these meals will be searched. Consequently, the Chief Justice adjusts the lunch hour to allow for an additional half hour so that the searches can be conducted and the accused able to have their meals before returning to the docks. These have been identified as 35-year-old Marvin Collins and 34-year-old Peter Finley, who are both from Waterford in Portmore, St. Catherine. The shooting happened about 11 p.m. Reports from the Port Maria police are that Collins and Finley are among 6 persons aboard a red Nissan motor car. It is further reported that the car, which has been driven by Collins, was about to depart from Moore Hall when 2 men approached the right side of the vehicle and opened gunfire, hitting both men who were in the front seat. The vehicle reportedly ran off the road. The police said preliminary checks revealed that both men received multiple gunshot wounds to the head and upper body, and they were taken to hospital where they were pronounced dead. The other occupants of the vehicle were not injured. Collins and Finley were among a group of people that the police said were attending an illegal round robin in Moore Hall. Clarendon resident 37-year-old Roy Dell Sr., otherwise called Tay, was gunned down in the parish last night. The police said the shooting happened about 10:50 p.m. in Chapelton. Senior worked as a watchman at Clarendon College and was also an office attendant aligned to the Clarendon North Central Member of Parliament Robert Nesta Morgan. Speaking with our news source, Morgan described Senior as a peacemaker and a family man who he said was more than an employee to him. He was a friend. He was a really good guy from the community. We are all very surprised because he was always the one who was very quiet. Not in any conflict, always the peacemaker, Morgan said. The MP said he received the tragic news some 45 minutes after leaving Senior following a meeting last night. Morgan said he was left shocked by the news of his killing. I didn't believe because I was saying, who will kill Tay? He's not involved in anything. I didn't believe it until I went and saw him for myself, he said. Investigation into the murder is underway.